Hi guys, it's Laurence Chapman. I'm the screenwriter of the PAS Club film. The PAS is the PAS, which means the Post-Apocalyptic Survivors Club. I've called it the PAS Club film because I can't keep on saying the Post-Apocalyptic Survivors Club. It's a bit of a mouthful. So what the film is about, it's a warning really. It's set in the near future. And you know, if you can imagine that we've been hearing all these warnings in the news recently about plastic in the oceans, the climate change, the waste of water, well, the waste of everything really, the troubles that we have in the world. And there's normally like by 2050, we would have run out of this or that. Well, the film is basically what happens at that time when the world is starting to run out of things. How we tell the story is to get groups of people, so there are people like you and me, there's ordinary people, what they would do in the event of the apocalypse, or how they certainly would prepare for it anyway, and then what the government would do, and then what the media would do. So imagine that you're a newsreader and you're delivering more and more devastating, terrible news. But ultimately it is just a warning, so rather than, when people watch the film, they're going to go home and say, oh, I should stock up on beans, or I should do this and that. That's not really what the message of the film is. The message of the film is when you go home, think about your waste, think about conserving your water, think about how much plastic you're putting into the recycling, whatever that is. It's not a high concept film, where I've thought of a really deep concept and, I wonder if that could be a good idea for a film. No, actually, I've thought of something which is going to be so ordinary and it's going to look and sound as realistic as possible, so when people go home they go, wow, that's how things could play out. So far we've got an excellent cast and crew on board, some really, really talented actors, and they just naturally will play this so well. Despite the backdrop of the apocalypse, which is a fairly depressing subject, I think you probably agree, within the film there are positive sides. So the group that is formed, the PAS Club, or the Post-Apocalyptic Survivors Club, the group that is formed, their motto is "Who cares wins." So it's about caring for your neighbours, it's about really looking after everyone. What do the old and the weak and the what we call minority, what do the minorities do in this situation? Do we stick together? Do we split apart? Do we become more tribal? Well, actually the philosophy of the club is no, everyone is going to join together, as we have done, as we always have done really, to try and get through this thing. The other positive is that there's going to be some humour in it, obviously, because I wrote it and I'm quite a funny guy. Why get involved with this film? There's two main reasons. Because this is the warning, so the more voices we have behind this warning, the more interesting and the more palpable the outcome gets. That's essentially why we need lots of people involved. But the other reason is that we need to crowdfund the film as well, because I don't think even if this was the best script in the world, if I took it to a studio, they would be, we're not telling the story about the end of the world. They would rather start the story with the end of the world and see what happens after that, because that is also a very interesting story. But the lead up to the apocalypse, how ordinary people cope, what happens, is going to be, I think, quite interesting. So there's a big story around the pre-apocalypse rather than the post-apocalypse. So to help tell that story, we're going to need actors, more actors. We've got loads of actors on board already, we've got lots of people applying, but we still need more actors in the film, probably another 30 or so, I would say. We're going to need some crew. We've got a lot of crew already, but we're filming in 2020, so nobody knows what they're doing in a year's time. In fact, I don't know what I'm doing in a year's time apart from this. But even then, I still don't know what month or the schedule or anything. So there's that. We're also going to need a lot of extras. So if you're interested in applying to be an actor or an extra, or you've got some useful skills in terms of the crew, or you want to contribute with music or anything like that, then just please get in touch. The links to our website and everything else might be here. It might be, depending how I edit that, it could be here. No, I think across here would be good. You can get in contact with us at our website, www.thepazclubfilm.co.uk, or you can email me, info@thepazclubfilm.co.uk, or follow our Facebook page, follow us on Twitter, follow us on Instagram, subscribe to us on YouTube, just all the usual main avenues that you can get in contact with someone. But I do answer everything that comes in, so I'm looking forward to hearing from you if that's what you want to do. So we're going to make the film hopefully with crowdfunding, which means we need not just for people to donate money because they think this is a great cause, but because there's going to be perks with the film, such as you might just buy a t-shirt. Okay, the profit from the t-shirt goes to help make the film, so by getting the t-shirt you're certainly helping with the film. You can pre-order the DVD or the Blu-ray. There's bundles, there's packages, there's all sorts of perks. So at the moment we've not officially launched crowdfunding, but we're going to do it roughly when the Facebook page reaches 2,000 likes. So we've got some way to go, but we're hoping to launch crowdfunding in July or August. Yeah, basically without you guys we can't deliver this warning, so please get in contact. If you want to be a producer, or you want to be in the film, you want to be an extra, or you want to buy the merchandise, you want to support in any other way you can, it's going to be good. And if you're watching this, please just like the page, and then you'll be kept up to date with everything else that's going on. So yeah, I'm looking forward to seeing you, looking forward to us being a team. Okay? Alright.